Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 in our Japanese mini-series, The Pacific War. So sorry that the videos for this series have been kind of far apart lately. I've just been extremely busy with work. I had one coworker quit like 2 weeks ago, and then another coworker is quitting here in about a week. So it's just been extremely hectic. We only have 4 officers. I'm a security officer at a hospital. I don't know if I said that in this series yet. But yeah, we only have 4 officers total, and 2 of them just quit. So it's been just crazy hectic right now. And of course, this series, the videos do take longer to record and edit. So when a series does need to get cut, this is the first one to get cut out of the schedule. So let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. Remember, we're losing Alaska. We're trying to build ports over here. We're trying to get a division over here to try and hold the province with our port right now, but we're not going to make it. We already know that these guys are going to beat us there. Looks like this division here is going to be getting in there in 19 hours, or one of them will be. Well, we're not getting there until 12 days, so we're not gonna get there in time, guys. These guys are retreating as well, and I want to say one of them's retreating that way. I highly doubt he'll make it. Nah, it looks like it's going to be days for them to get there as well. So we're probably going to lose that port, or we know we're going to lose that port. I went ahead and sent some planes over here as well to try and help us out. Could also further exhaust supply, though, so it could cause issues. We get these ports done, I think, on the 16th of August or something like that. Some point in August, mid-August. So hopefully that'll save their lives, or else we're going to lose Alaska. We are also prepared for our invasion here. We got about 30 more days to have it where we can actually launch it. And we're sending all of our Marines over to Hawaii as well. And then hopefully we can launch several invasions along the Pacific coast. Now, we are playing on the 1.6.1 patch, and from what I've noticed in my other campaign, the AI seems to be much better, both in the naval war and guarding their ports in the new patch. So, might improve a little bit in this regard. You know, obviously we've had a lot of issues engaging the United States fleet, the American fleet, and it's not because we can't find them. It's not because we don't have the detection, guys. It's because they're not even over here. Their entire fleet is over here in the Atlantic, which makes no sense. We're over here invading their lands, and they're not defending them. But yeah, this is going to be the goal today, guys, is to defeat the United States, or at the very least to get the Pacific coast taken. That's my main goal for this campaign, actually, is I wanted to win the Pacific War and take the American Pacific coast. So let's see if we can't make that happen in this episode. All right, so it looks like the American division that came here is about to leave. Matter of hours here. And yeah, they just left it wide open to us. So we're going to try and capture it. We also have troops that are currently going there. I don't know what's going to happen with them because you can't really attack when you're retreating. I don't know if they're sending more divisions. It looks like they are. They're not going to get there for another 16 days, though. Yeah, ours is 30 days. So yeah, I don't think we're going to make it there unless these guys are counted. I don't think so. Yeah, it's probably not going to work in our favor. So we do have, they should hopefully be here. Yeah, they're in Alaska. So we have our planes here, probably causing some supply issues, of course. And yeah, I don't think any of our guys are currently supplied right now. I would love to be able to attack over this way, but because these guys are retreating, can't do anything, so can't even lock them down. We're just going to have to rely on getting those ports there. We get those in, once again, in mid-August. So what we need to start doing is work on covering these regions here. I don't think there's any enemy ships. Oops, whoa. I don't think there's any enemy ships throughout this region that I can see. So let's go ahead and move the fleets. We're going to want to move Yamamoto's fleet over here, and then we're also going to want to move, we're just going to base them all out of Hawaii here. And then we're also going to want to move Ozawa's fleet here as well. Because frankly, obviously we're going to need more ships to get this task done. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to cover, oops. So let me fix this. So these guys are going to be doing the strike force, and we're just going to pull them from their current regions here. Pull them from all these regions. I don't think they're in anywhere else. And then we're going to have, I don't even know if they can cover these. Looks like they cannot. It's outside of our naval range. All right, so that's a shame. And yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be here. But this is what we'll work at, is these 3 regions here with Hawaii, and see if that's enough for us to engage them. Probably not, as long as we have these range issues. I don't think we're going to be able to get there. So these guys are already doing patrol. Awesome. These guys are doing patrol as well. Let's go ahead and also move Ozawa's fleet over there too. We're going to go and have, we just don't need to cover any of this right now. And yeah, I don't think we need to cover any of that. So let's just have him focus on the same regions. I know it's 2 different fleets here. That's fine though. And I think this will work. What we might want to go ahead and do though is take one of these guys and move them over to this fleet so that they can kind of cover this big old massive task that we've given them. It's quite a monumental task, so let's go ahead and have them cover a bit more as well. A lot of areas that they're assigned to right now, so hopefully they can get it done. All right, so that'll allow us to try and engage fleets here, but once again, there are no fleets, so yeah, we're probably not going to be able to do anything there. Once again, just trying to get here. I think they're going to beat us there, which is expected. When you don't have supply, your troops move incredibly slow. Just to show you guys, when we get these ports done, it looks like 16th of August, so should be here in a matter of time. So we now have an option available to do, where can I find it here? Is it the political actions? No, it's not political actions. Here it is, inter-service rivalry. So we have knocked out most of these, and now there's only one option left. Currently, right now, I want to say that we're favoring the Navy. Let's just take a look at our modifiers. See if we can't, yeah, the Navy is currently strengthened. So we do have to prioritize, if we want to keep it balanced, we do need to prioritize the steel for guns. And this will add military factories and decrease the dockyard output and increase factory output, since we're losing that, that Navy strengthened. So let's go and do that. It's going to give us more military factories. And I think that finishes up that line as well. We're completely done with those decisions. And we kept it balanced the entire time, so very good. It does look like there is an engagement over here in the Hawaiian Ridge. Do they have ships here? I don't see any ships. Yeah, they're certainly trying to spot somebody. It must be convoys, since there are no ships here. Or at least no ships that are attempting to engage us. So we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything. Where do they have enemies already? Okay, here in Egypt. All right, not to be concerned about. Once again, if you don't remember, we have our troops here on the defense in Egypt. We don't want to advance any further. We'll allow the access to do all that. I'm not really concerned about it at all. All right, guys, so our ports are done here, which is excellent. We built 2 of them, remember, just in case they ended up pushing us back really quickly, and then we needed to rely on a further back port. But now we have 2 ports. So they're still not big enough for the amount of supply that we're going to need to get going through here. So let's go ahead and pump a few more factories into getting this up to like a level 5 and put it all the way up to the top. Also, you'll notice that we did engage some troop convoys. So the Americans were attempting to bring some troops here. With 3 convoys, I think that's about what 1 division uses. I mean, of course, it depends on the size of the division, but that's probably 1 division that we caught in the sea there that our submarines should end up sinking. Because remember, they don't have any support here. They haven't brought any ships over here to support them. So we'll sink a division that could have been used to deter our attacks there. Still not able to, there's no ships over here, and then range is just not working out for us, guys. These fleets here just are not able to operate. I can go ahead and move these guys here, and then we can then change their task again once they get there. I want to say these guys here are, yeah, they're docked in the Carolina Islands. Let's try moving them over here and seeing if that will increase the range, because it really feels like we should have the range from Hawaii to get to the western seaboard. For whatever reason, we can't. So we're going to go ahead and move those fleets and see if that fixes the situation, see if that makes anything any better, since it feels like that port should be close enough to get it done. So just over here, they're attempting to gain that land that we gained right there, that province right there, and we're going to have to try and attack them. Now that we have supply, we might actually be able to get it done. Does seem, yeah, I think we might go ahead and take a look at it. We're no longer getting the effects of Tora. Let's see if we can't attack now and get a win. Looks like that would be a loss. All right, so no attack's going to work there. Could use that attack, though, to make sure that our troops get there first. 3 days and 12 hours. When do our troops get there? A matter of days. It's going to take a long time. I don't think we can stop them. We might as well, I would say we would try, but yeah, that could end up resulting in us losing the front, so probably not a good idea. We did sink those 3 American convoys, so there's that. That's 1 less division in the sea. Now these guys should be heading over to their front now. There we go. They're going over to their front. So we can get a few more divisions there and hopefully don't exhaust the supply too much. Alright guys, so several months into the episode and we are in a complete stalemate right now. In regards to the Navy, I did finish constructing a brand new carrier. So this is our 1940 level 3 carrier. Went ahead and gave it to Yamamoto. That put him at 4 carriers, which remember you get a penalty if you have any more than 4 carriers. So you do want to move one of those out, which we did. This is one of the older carriers, and they're all pretty similar in experience level. So we're going to go ahead and give these over here to Ozawa. So he'll have an additional carrier, and that puts him at 4 carriers as well. And Just not able to move into here because of our lack of range. If you want to see what's slowing us down as far as range goes, most of these ships have 3,000 kilometers worth of range. I have no idea why we cannot get over here, guys. We should be able to operate in the western seaboard, and that is resulting in me not being able to do the invasions. I could use the submarines. I think the submarines could be based out of here and perhaps could operate. Might be able to operate out of this once it gets bigger, but yeah, so far I'm not seeing. I don't know why this is so out of our naval range. You know, if you look at 3,000 is the lowest range that we have. These battleships also have 3,000. The heavy cruisers here have 3,000 range. I don't think we have any old cruisers, so light cruisers or old destroyers, so they're all at 3,000 range. Oh, wait a minute. These destroyers only have 1,800 kilometer range. All right, maybe we want to remove. I really hate removing all the old destroyers, but yeah, we might have to get rid of the 1936 destroyers in order to be able to and just rely completely on light cruisers. It would be a real shame though, because these are our main way of dealing with the submarines. We might have to pull all these guys out just to be able to operate over here. We're still planning invasions. I got a secondary marine army over here, and they've got an invasion going. And then in addition to that, which I think we're done building up the infrastructure here, just about, we're gonna go ahead and move one of our armies over there, so that once we do take a port, which I think we'll probably move, this army here would likely be the best one. I also have a yellow army here that could be used as well. It's a little bit more infantry, so they wouldn't consume as much supply. But you know what? Let's use these guys so that we can try and get a fast start. And then we're going to go ahead and move them over to Honolulu. And that way, once we do take a port, which we have 8 Marine divisions going on each one of these, we can't even launch this one yet until we get that tech, the landing craft tech. So it's fine that we're not able to reach here just yet. Yeah, it's clearly those destroyers that are causing the issue, so I might pull those out so that we can operate over here. As far as the Alaska front, I did lock this down here, but it's just been a stalemate. So they attack me over and over and over again. They've actually taken quite a few casualties attempting to attack me here. Yeah, it's like, I want to say they've lost about 70,000 men trying to attack into Alaska, so it's been devastating for them. But we have no more luck than they do in our attacks. Like if I send all these divisions here, it's still red. We can get a green, which we don't want to send those guys. We can get a green here, but it quickly turns red. I can support this, but yeah, it's just not even green anymore. They must have pumped more divisions over there. So yeah, not able to do anything, unfortunately. Let's pull these guys back. I don't know which one of these ones are the attacker. Looks like I accidentally sent them all to attack. All right, whatever, it's fine. All right, so go ahead and pull these back. Yeah, we just can't advance here. They can't advance, and it's just a complete stalemate at the moment on that front. So really relying on these naval invasions and hoping that they don't have the ports defended. Still, no enemy ships. If you guys want to see where the American ships are, they do have some in the Caribbean. And I want to say they also have some in Alaska, in the Mediterranean, because remember we saw them operating over here when I was when they were able to go through the Suez Canal, but now that they no longer can, they can't operate here. What I think we're going to do is actually start bombing them in the Mediterranean. We did just get encryption. Let's go ahead and get decryption. And then we're going to go ahead and assign some naval bombers here. And we'll just take some naval bombers from like one of our... Yeah, I mean, we have so many throughout here that are assigned to bombing. I did pull some of them back, but yeah, this is clearly still too many. I mean, we do not need this many because we're not even doing anything with them. So let's go and take these guys just for their experience. Go ahead and put them over here. Start bombing in the Mediterranean. Let's also take maybe an additional thing of naval bombers. We have so many over here, so it'd probably be wise to take some here, though a lot of these are close air support. I want naval bombers. So yeah, we're going to want to take like an air wing and naval bombers here and move them as well. And I might do one more air wing. Do we have any air wings of like 100 naval bombers? Yeah, here's one right here. Let's go and move these guys over there. And then they'll help us out in the Mediterranean and see how this goes. See if we can start sinking some ships. We do have an ally right here in Peru that we could make use of. I think we might actually help them out in the air. I don't know that we'll send troops though. I don't think that's the best use of our troops. Plus, I'm going to guess that supply would become a massive issue if we punt a bunch of troops over there. So instead, let's go ahead and give them some planes. All right, so that gives us 200 fighters, 200 close air support over here in Peru to kind of help them out. We might actually go over here to see if we can't help them there, but let's first get our planes over there, and then we'll see if that will assist them. maybe give them a little bit of an edge. It does seem that there is a little bit of engagement here. We're engaging some convoys, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but we have not even been sinking American convoys right now because they're all on the Atlantic. The Americans are very much focusing on the Atlantic theater, just kind of ignoring us, and that's to their peril, I believe. Alright guys, so we are at the end of 1942 here and still no progress. We did get that invasion tech, so we do have our marine set up. However, I cannot get any of my ships over here. They just don't have the range. I have been sending all of the level 3 destroyers to this fleet. After we get maybe 1 or 2 more, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull them out, and then we'll cover with just this fleet. I guess we'll do a patrol or something, or we could just have them do the naval invasions aboard, just to make sure that our troops land successfully. I don't even know how well these ports are going to be defended, though, so we might not be able to win, even with, even if we were actually able to do the invasion. Looking over here, they once again are not able to prevail here. However, they're getting pretty close. They're starting to do better, but they have lost an insane number of men on those attacks. Look at that, 532,000. That's how many casualties they've lost due to us. When we first took Alaska, it was like 300 something. 360,000 or something like that is how many they had lost. So they've lost like 140, 150,000 casualties probably total. I'm not entirely sure on that. It might be messing up the numbers, but it's well over 100,000 casualties. Because I don't remember exactly where it was at when we came here to Alaska, but yeah, a lot of troops are dead. And I think this isn't a very effective place to set up a defense because really there's nothing else we can do. So might as well go ahead and build fortifications across. Let's go and go up to level 2. I don't really like building these fortifications right now, but I feel like we've got to do something to try and help our dudes out here. I'm sending more divisions as well, but I really don't want to lose any of these provinces. And in addition to that, might as well kill as many Americans as we can. So yeah, we're gonna have our troops continue that, defending there. We'll launch this invasion as soon as we're able to, but yes, the year 1942 has completed. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what we sunk over this year. It's not been much. Current year, we have sunk 4 American submarines. We lost 2 destroyers, looks like. We also we lost 16 convoys and they lost 184 convoys. Now, what's not being shown on here is the fact that we did destroy, and I don't know why the current month is never put on here, but we did get a Greek destroyer sunk over here. So that one's not displayed at all. But yeah, we sunk one of them here with those planes that we sent here, but other than that, they haven't been very effective other than those Greek ships we've been bombing. Alright guys, so I went ahead and pulled out all those old destroyers. Obviously it's not as powerful as a fleet. We only have 23 ships here now, but the range has increased a bit. You can see we can't really fully cover this. But what we're going to do is we're going to have them do the naval invasion support, and then hopefully they will help out one of these invasions. We'll see which one they're going to, and then we'll sign it based on that. I don't actually, we might have to just launch both of them, and if they fail, they fail. But yeah, I think we're ready to go ahead and launch these. Let's see how it goes. We might need to wait for those ships to move. We'll go to a couple days here. And it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and launch these. I'm going to say that this is this Marines and this is this one. Let's go and launch both of them, although it does seem they can't do it just yet. Perhaps not. Yeah, I don't know if this is being considered controlled. It might be. Yeah, it seems that we do have those ships assigned there, so it is under our control. That will allow us to go ahead and knock this invasion out. And let's see how it goes. They are escorting one of the fleets. In fact, we also have these guys escorting as well. So I don't know if they're going to be able to go all the way over there or not. I guess we'll find out here momentarily. I think they're only set to escort. Yeah, I don't think they'll escort all the way over there. Yeah, that's the way it looks like. We do need to move these guys to Hawaii, by the way. That's going to get them going over there now. And I think I have to move them first. All right, so we'll get those guys moved over there. But yeah, I want to say these guys aren't going to be able to escort past, the area that they can actually control. So they probably won't be able to go past here, would be my guess. We do have a decision available. We can favor the Army or favor the Navy. So after you finish these, there is a further decision on here. And yeah, we get to pick which one we want to do. And essentially all that will do is give us that modifier. So we can pick which one we want to favor. All right, well, I don't really feel like we need to favor either right now. We need kind of both of them. Building up the fortifications along here. If you guys want to check how far we've gotten, we've got 1 fort done there and 2 in these other 2 provinces because this one continues to be attacked. So that's going, and let's go ahead and tick these so we don't see it. So So this is going pretty well. We are having supply issues now that I pumped more troops over here. We are building the air base, or excuse me, the naval base up, but I don't know if that's the problem. It might be supply. In fact, yeah, we might want to actually pull these divisions out. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be too many. We'll see. Let's take a look and see how supply is doing, see if there's anything I can do about it. Yeah, we're just over it, and then it looks like it's not the naval base that's causing the problem, it's the infrastructure, and we can't build the infrastructure up. So we'll probably want to take like 2 of these divisions and go ahead and get them out of here, because yeah, this is clearly not going to work. Just go ahead and move them over here for right now. They should both hopefully be able to go. Yeah, so we're going to send both of those ones over there because yeah, we're already having supply issues as is. So once they leave, hopefully that'll fix the supply problems. It doesn't look like it did. We might actually need to pull these guys out as well. That might be stretching it. Yeah, just 1 division too many. Okay, so these guys are going to have to hop into this one, and then let's go ahead and send them over to here. Since we can't support that many troops due to the supply issues. Let's take a look at the invasions and see how they're going. They should be here soon. Let's put this up to speed 5 because it is such a long distance. It looks like this is the one being escorted, and that's the one that's going to be invading San Francisco. I would prefer to the San Diego one to have been escorted. Also, by the way, over here on Peru, I don't know why I was thinking they were at war with Colombia and Ecuador. They are not. It's El Salvador that was able to invade Venezuela. So they're not even helping. Those planes weren't even needed over there. But they're there just in case. We'll leave them there. We did get Warrior Spirit knocked out. Excellent. That allows you to do Kamikaze Strikes and the Last Stand combat ability. Can't get that one. I want to say we're just about done with our National Focus Tree, guys. Just taking a look here. We need to get jet prototypes. Neither one of these are beneficial. We already have a design company, so we're not going to use that one. And then we're not even doing strategic bombers yet. It might actually be wise to do so, though. Maybe we'll end up researching those. It will take us a while to get caught up research-wise, so this would actually give us some bonuses. So sure, we'll get that. And I think after those 3 research bonuses, those 3 national focuses are done, I want to say we're done with the national focuses. So not quite there yet. Looks like nobody's defending. So I talked all this shit about how they were improved, the AI was, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Remember, we have these troops here that we're waiting to send. I'm going to go and get another army over here because it does look like we're going to succeed. I was a little bit worried about supply. That's why I didn't move them all at the same time. So we have the yellow army that's over here that can go. We also have the blue armies over there. And then I think we have the red army here as well, which is not a very good army. So let's move. I mean, the yellow army is pretty garbage as well. Let's go ahead and pull a lot of these guys out. Just put them into their own little thing and see what we have left. So we have 6 divisions that aren't reserve. So we'll probably move them. Let's move all these guys over to here and then move them to Hawaii. And then I think we'll also give them any extra divisions. We have these bicycle ones, so move them as well. And they should be in a position where they can all move here as well. Yeah, so that'll give us 13 divisions for the Yellow Army. Obviously need a few more divisions. I'm currently building divisions. So hopefully we get those done soon. Does look like the Marines are going to succeed in their invasion of San Francisco. Looks like the Marines will also be succeeding in their invasion of San Diego. All right, awesome. So this has gone quite well. We're going to go ahead and manually control these for obvious reasons, because I don't think that the AI can handle it. So they're going to be pumping divisions over here very, very soon. So we need to turn this down so that we can maximize our effort here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and send divisions here to San Francisco, since that's the first one done. Get all of those divisions coming over here. And let's go and see if we can't take Sacramento. I don't want all the divisions gone. Let's do like 2 of them going over here, and then see if we can't get to Sacramento. These 2 divisions are going to go up this way. These 2 are going to go up along the coast, try and get Los Angeles. All these guys here go there. All right, and then we'll also be manually controlling the ones that hit San Diego. This should control itself from here on out. And still, no ships yet. We haven't seen any ships here, and the fall of Los Angeles. And they were attempting to get troops over here to San Diego, and probably taking the railroads. Yeah, here we go. Their organization was really low, so I'm going to take a wild guess. They were sending troops on the railroad right when we attacked. So we attacked just in time, guys. Else we would have had to actually fight some troops there. So the defense of San Diego is over. Let's go ahead and start pumping troops. In fact, let's do 2 divisions going up towards Los Angeles. We're going to have 3 divisions attacking these guys here, while the other 3 will march up this way to, again, try and maybe get behind them. I don't know. Probably not. We probably won't be able to do it. But yeah, we got some successful invasions here, guys. They are not going to be able to stop this. So let's go ahead and push all the way to Los Angeles there with these guys. And then these divisions here, let's have them attack forward. here, and then these guys will go across the river and right there. All right, just keep them pushing forward, keep them moving the front, and make sure that the Hawaiian situation is good. They might actually attempt to move troops back. I'm going to see if we can't launch an attack here and get a win. We'll see how well that works. I guess we can try attacking. Yeah, that one looks like it's going to work. Let's go and try attacking here as well, because remember, they're probably going to pull troops back. You'd imagine they would have to. And I would love to be able to get control of the capital of Alaska there, because that would then result in us being able to build the infrastructure up and all that kind of good stuff. Let's go and see if we can't get these troops cut off from supply. And let's push forward. They're about to get Sacramento. And then what we're going to do is have one division go up here. So that'll cut those guys off, and then we'll destroy them. All right, so the invasion's going well. So far, almost we have about half of California in our hands. Let's go and get these guys pushing forward. And you guys are going to come up along the coast here. Try and get that taken for us. Let's have them go that way. All right, and that'll get us our first air base here in California. Almost got Los Angeles. Excellent. Make sure all of our troops continue to push forward, though I think we'll go ahead and have one of these guys go this way. All right, looking pretty good. And everybody, make sure that everybody continues advancing the front. Don't want any moments where things stop moving. And we're going to go ahead and... I think we're almost there. So let's go ahead and start attacking. Just, well, maybe not. Let's wait. Let's wait until we get them cut off. All right, so they are starting to move troops over to here. Looks like a few anyway. So let's see if we can't win an attack there. It looks like we would. They probably took the railroads over here. Let's go and push forward here. All right, getting it done. Los Angeles is almost in our hands. And we did cut these divisions off as well, so let's get them destroyed. We're still waiting on the main army to get here. But yeah, looks like we are going to be successful there. We're going to be successful here as well. These guys did fail miserably in their attack right there. Those are mountain provinces. I think this is the mountain as well. I think there's just more divisions there. I think that's what the issue is. But it does look like we're going to succeed in that, which that's the one that matters. So yeah, awesome. Got those American divisions cut off or get them destroyed. Let's go and push forward here. I'm not going to give this under the control of the AI because I think they'd probably just screw it up. So yeah, we'll control it ourselves. All right, so push them forward there. Excellent. And Los Angeles has been gained. Fantastic. And this is just what the naval tech tree looks like for what we've gotten completed, if you're curious. And I think we'll probably continue researching here. We are about towards 1944 tech, so I don't want to use any more Navy experience here. Let's go and get this one. The shell dies. But yeah, we won't use the Navy experience. I don't think that would be wise. These guys are almost there, but we'll have them go as well. And we're just going to create one big front here. Oh, well, never mind. I mean, I guess we could put them all into one Marine division. But you know what? This is fine. Let's go ahead and start pushing forward here. We're going to try and get some troops cut off if we can. Let's go ahead and push this way. All right, so these guys are going to go up along the coast, go grab that port for us. Still waiting on those divisions to get here. I'm not entirely sure where they're at. There they are, so they still got a distance to go. And hopefully the Americans don't pump too many divisions over here because that would cause issues. Remember, we are at war with Mexico as well, so might need to attack them there. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to. All right, we got to keep those divisions going as well. So yeah, we're having some numbers problems. Those guys are about to take that. Let's have, oh, they're almost done, so we'll have these guys attack over this way. We do have an air base, a very large air base as well. So we have some planes just kind of sitting by, waiting to move. So let's go ahead and get them going over there now. I want to say these are naval bombers. We want the close air support coming. So move all these guys, and we'll have them focus over here for right now. And these guys need to do close air support. And then we also want to move the planes that we have down here. No longer need these. Let's go and move both of them over to here as well. And then go to California for right now. More ground crews over there. We already have planes there. And I want to say we can go and move more planes, although I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we might need to move them out of the stockpile. I don't think I have any more air wings just sitting around. We do have some fighters here, though. I guess we can move those. Pretty decent fighters. Yeah, we got a lot of fighters here. All right, so we'll move the fighters out. And then we're going to move these fighters as well. Oh, it looks like there's some close air support there. So we'll move all these guys over to here. Help us out. And we will go and make sure that they're doing close air support. All right, so we're about to get a little bit of air support, though I don't think that's going to be enough. So we'll probably assign some more air wings here. I don't know how many I just assigned, though. So let's just do one air wing each. One air wing of fighters. And then one air wing of the close air support. Since I don't know how we're going to be looking We've got a lot of planes, guys, sitting in our stockpile. Just haven't been using them. Haven't needed them. All right, here we go. Get them going over there as well. So that should help us out. Should allow us to, slow the enemy down, make our troops just perform overall better. And let's go and attack over this way as well. Having some difficulty there. I wanted to finish up this attack before we help them out in Tijuana. So let's just pull those Marines back since they're clearly not able to succeed there. And we are starting to face a bit of resistance throughout here now. Yeah, having some problems. I want to get this coastline taken though. That would be really nice to have done. Still waiting on those troops that are on their way. Also, remember we have that small yellow army that's coming as well. And we're going to go ahead and redirect these guys. Have them go over here to the south, go to Los Angeles for us. All right, awesome. I think we'll probably send some more troops. We have these guys as well. I didn't realize that these ones are sitting here. What we're going to do is just take all of the regular divisions and throw them into that yellow army. That'll give us a much larger army. Now, are they in a base, a naval base? I want to say that they're not. Yeah, we're going to have to move them to Shanghai. We'll have them take the railroads over there. And then have them move over to Los Angeles. All right, so we should be getting more troops, hopefully soon. Pushing forward here, but yeah, the Marines can only do so much. As you can see, the Americans are definitely pumping divisions over here. So yeah, there's only going to be so much that they can do. Let's see if we can't take a bit of territory there. Once again, then have these guys march up to the coast, take as much as they can while there's no resistance there. Let's go and support this. We might be able to get some divisions cut off if we were to win. We'd have to, well, I think these guys are actually, let's have these guys to support that instead. Have them attack there to lock those divisions down as we attempt to get these troops here, destroyed or pushed back so that we can cut those divisions off. Okay, it looks like we are failing in that attack there. Let's go ahead and have these guys support, just try and make it. Yeah, that looks like that's not going to be enough. They must have pumped too many divisions over there. All right, so that's not going to work. We'll have to let these guys repair some of their organization, though. It looks like they want to take off. Can't have that going on. All right, so let's try this attack again, and this time we'll have these guys support that attack. And how about if we support it with these guys too? Yeah, still not able to win. All right, we're just gonna have to stop it then. It's not gonna work. All right, so about to get the troops over here now. And how are these guys doing? They almost have that port. Excellent. All right, guys, so the Brown Army is here in the 7th of March of 1943. I've signed the Brown Army to cover all of this area here, orange, whatever you want to call this color here. Brownish orange, I guess. And the Marines are going to move up here to the north. They're actually losing territory down here as well, and up here. We're having a lot of issues. The Marines just couldn't handle such a large front. So thank God this other army got here, and they should be helping us out here. Up here in Alaska, we were able to take Anchorage. So what we want to go ahead and do is let's have the bicycle troops, since they're fast, go grab that for us, and then we'll see if we can advance any further. I don't know how well this is going to work, but let's test it out. These guys here, let's go and stop them from moving. Let's see if these guys can get a win here. Looks like that would be a victory. Excellent. Let's go and take the rest of these troops and see if they could get a victory here. Yeah, it looks like they would. What I'm going to go ahead and do actually though is take the Marines, pull them back to make sure that we don't, lose the province, and instead have them support. So we should start pushing forward here now that the Americans need to concentrate on this front. Marines did get cut off there, but I mean, they have a port, so they're not actually cut off. So that's fine. We're just trying to get more troops. Let's have these guys move over here. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. All these guys should be going over here. Let's get them moving over there now. And you know what? We'll also go ahead and give them a line, because I don't have one for them yet. All right, so they'll go ahead and draw that out. We're still waiting on the Yellow Army to get over here. We have the airbase completely full. In fact, I actually had to move one of them back to Hawaii because we're more than full. And we are controlling the skies now. We're 600 and 400 in both of these two air regions. And we control the skies. So there's that. I didn't expect to control the skies, considering that it's, we're fighting America here. Go ahead and have these guys go over this way. We're dangerously close to being cut off in many of these areas. So hopefully the brown troops can hurry up and get over there. I'm just going to call them brown troops, and then they're kind of orangish. It's fine. Let's not get too crazy about colors right now, guys. So these guys will come over here, help those Marines so that they can get out of here, get up to their front. Yeah, we're still waiting for a lot of these brown army divisions to get over here. And it looks like, yeah, they were able to cut these guys off here. Let's go and just stop all that. Let's just delete this front here. Yeah, damn it. Shit. All right, let's see if they can't get back over here. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. We lost it. It's fine. I didn't want that to happen, but yeah, they got all messed up. They went onto the wrong front. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure all these guys once again are assigned to this front. Okay, and just still waiting on the Yellow Army to get over here, kind of help us out. And hopefully we should have the Pacific Coast completely under our control soon. These bicycle troops, let's go and have them go this way as well. I believe we should have one here. Yep, looks like they are retreating there. Excellent. And we got some new planes. Fantastico. And we might be able to put more troops over here now that we can build the infrastructure up. Because remember, the infrastructure is not very high here. So I think that's what the problem was. So let's go and pump that up to the top. I'm building a lot of dockyards right now, trying to get my navy situated. I bet we have some ships over here. We do. We got 2 destroyers that we can add to this fleet, which needs more destroyers, and then this submarine here. I've just been getting these submarines up to date. We currently have all level. We're trying to get this all up to like level 2s or 3s at the very least, and pull all the level 1 submarines out. And I'm just throwing them down there for reserves for, you know, if we need any extra submarines. So far, they haven't really been sinking any of our submarines, though, so we did sink a ton of the Greek ships. I don't know if I could still show that to you guys. Over the current month here, yeah, we sunk 4 destroyers. I'm pretty sure we sunk a... maybe we didn't. I thought we sunk a light cruiser, too. Yeah, I think we did, guys. I think that thing's lying to me. I know I sunk a light cruiser, so... Yeah, just trying to get all these guys moved around. Looks like they're back over here now. Okay, not entirely sure what happened there, but what we'll do is just make sure that this division stays here then. It just sucks that they don't have any organization now because they took the stupid port. Alright, so trying to get some troops over here. In fact, both of these guys are attempting to go that way. Let's have one of them go over to Sacramento, kind of hold that for us. And just having to move all these troops up here is kind of taking a while. Let's go ahead and get the Yellow Army front as well. They're going to be covering all of this here, and then we'll kind of move their front down a bit. And then let's go ahead and give them an order as well to be conquering some stuff. I know they can't handle that, but that's fine. I think these guys need an order too. And it looks like we might have lost a Marine division somehow. Not entirely sure how that happened. And this is just for planning bonuses, so it doesn't really matter if it looks good or not. And who do we currently have here? I think this is our best one. I want to say we want to go ahead and move this guy over here. Maybe not. He's level 5. He's level 4. So we might actually want to move everybody under the Middle Eastern. Let me just take a look at his abilities. Organizer, Infantry Leader, Logistics Wizard, Charismatic. Just taking a look at this guy. He doesn't have anywhere near. Alright, so we're probably going to want to move a lot of our armies down this way. I know that this isn't going to look great, but that's fine. I think these guys are coming here. Red Army's staying here, so let's move them. Move these guys as well. That should open up 2 slots for these 2 to get a better Field Marshal. Alright, excellent. So, just trying to get it done. Just a lot of movement that we're having to make. And what we'll do is we'll take all of the Yellow Army that's currently coming over. Oh, that's the wrong Yellow Army. We want this Yellow Army here. Make sure that they all go to this front. I will wait until they get here, actually, because I think they're already assigned over to it. Alright, excellent. So, we need to change these colors up, because this is messing me up. This is no longer going to be the Yellow Army, guys, because I'm really confused. We're going to need, have a Red Army. We don't have a Green Army. We'll do a Green Army. That's fine. Green equals life. Excellent. So we did finish up our research here. Let's go ahead and go down the next one. And I am starting to use all my, I'm trying to make it through these a little bit quicker. So we are going to use our Army experience for those. So these guys here are keen on leaving the port for whatever stupid reason. Yeah, not entirely sure what's going on there. Come on, guys, you're killing me. Sacramento was taken from us, but it does look like we should be able to get it back soon. Still waiting on the Yellow Army troops to get up here. Did get the Brown Army troops over here. Let's see if we can't get a win. Looks like that would be a no. Unfortunately, yeah, that would be incredibly unsuccessful. I'm going to take a wild guess that there's a lot of divisions over there, and that's the reason why we would fail in that. Yeah, it seems that there are a ton of divisions up over here. We're going to have to pump a lot of divisions onto this front to get it done. And we are training a lot of divisions as well. We have 20 divisions currently training. So I think we would be able to get them eventually over here. So looks like we did lose there. That's a shame. We're about to get some more troops over there. I don't know if it'll be in time. We're going to go ahead and, well, we can't. We're actually being attacked right now, so we can't launch an attack there. Yeah, they can get over here to San Francisco, which would be not very good. That would not be desirable at all. So they are attempting to cut these guys off, so what we're going to have to do, they're locking us down. They're acting pretty effective, honestly. Let's go ahead and have all the divisions just go up to this front. Alright, so everybody go over there. Help us out. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we need to attack here and then support with these guys just to try and lock them down for a little bit while we wait to get more troops. We might actually not have enough for the entire front. You know what we'll do? We're going to go ahead and move these guys. I don't know how long that attack is going to be successful, locking them down. We'll just have to see. Do have a decision available. War propaganda against the United States. We don't need to do war propaganda at all, I don't think. No, we don't need to. Got tungsten mines we can get. I don't need any of that. Let's go ahead and say we're not interested in this. We do have political power that we can make use of. I think what we would want to use our political power for, yeah, I think we finish this here. We could change up our, we don't need to change any of these, I don't believe. No, we're pretty much good. So far. You know what? We don't really need to be on total mobilization. I think a national focus changed me that. I hate total mobilization. Reduces recruitable population. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I know that you get a lot more civilian factories, and you can build military factories quicker. But I don't like losing the manpower, which is super important. So we're gonna go ahead and change over to that, just because I prefer that one. And then I want to say we're completely done with all the stuff here, and now we can just focus on trying to like increase fascism in countries that might, be wise to try and get into the conflict. Like maybe Turkey would be helpful to have into the conflict. I mean, really, when we look at who we're fighting right now, it's really just the British and the French, and then of course the Americans. So maybe get Brazil fascist. Let's boost party popularity there. I think we still have a bit more. So where else would we want to increase party popularity? I guess Turkey would be another good option. Okay, increase fascism there as well. All right, and these guys were already kind of flipping, so I think we'll go ahead and do these two, or three, excuse me, there's three up here. We'll do Tibet first. They would not be willing to go to the faction just yet. Let's boost party popularity there. That's what we're going to do with our extra political power. All right, so let's go ahead and go back over to this frontier. Still have them locked down. I don't know how long it's going to take for the tanks to get over there. It's a matter of hours before we have them there. Oh, those smart-ass dudes, they attacked us. All right, so let's see if we can get there before them. Yeah, they continue to lock us down, making it so I cannot retreat here. When do we get there? Come on, there we go. All right, just good enough, but we did end up losing our position because of that, so that's a shame. Just waiting for these troops to get over here. It's taking a little while. All right, so we did stop them from advancing any further there, so that's good. They did push us back here, though. Just taking a look at the Alaskan front where things just go so slow. And these guys are already here. Excellent. Let's go and start pushing down the coast. Still waiting on divisions to get here. It just takes a long time to move over there. We do have the ability to change up one of our planes, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and just improve one. In fact, it looks like close air support would be the best option, but we might want to go ahead and get these guys building first, just so that they are notified. There we go. Get rid of that little alert there. All right, so let's go and change these guys up to the new close air support with a variant. All right, and then we're gonna want to, new one's going. So that does reduce our steel. I've been trading with Romania for steel since we border them, though for whatever reason we still need convoys. I guess our borders don't border each other. All right, let's go and get these guys moving over here to help that Marine division out. And yeah, we were able to successfully defend that province. Excellent. So yeah, so far looking pretty good. Things are a bit slow. It does look like we lost that division, or at least he pulled back. Yeah, I think he pulled back. Let's go and delete this. And he doesn't have a front. We can't use that one. Let's delete that. I don't need to guard that. All right, so you guys should be moving on over to this front. Do we need to improve like our... No, we're pretty much good. I mean, we can go and build infrastructure up a little bit more if we wanted to. But yeah, it's pretty much fine for the most part. All right, so yeah, I'm really just on the defense right now. We're gonna have to it's gonna be difficult. We're gonna need to pump a lot of divisions over here to get a win. Luckily, that's not really our goal in the campaign, is not really defeating the United States. Eventually, if this was a full campaign, that would be our objective. But yeah, really, I just wanted to be able to land here. I wanted to take the entire Pacific coast, but I don't know if we're going to do that now because yeah, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a long time to move up there because we've kind of been stopped. There's obviously a lot of resistance to our movement here. So I mean, we're on the defense now. I don't expect that they'll be able to stop us here. Once we get the Yellow Army here, we'll be pulling the Brown Army down some, give us a little bit more troops here. Let's go and see if we can't win. Maybe. I don't know, it's hard to say. Sending a lot of divisions here and still not able to succeed. Did get the rifle grenades, excellent. Let's go ahead and keep on getting infantry techs. Trying to get caught up here since we are kind of a bit behind. Alright, still waiting for Yellow Army troops to get here. I don't know how many more are left. Looks like... Not entirely sure why they are coming from up here. Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I think they were going to the wrong port. Then they ended up going... Yeah, I think that got messed up when we lost this port up here. Yeah, that must have been what happened. You gotta kind of manually control that. Make sure they don't do something stupid. We can go in... Well, no, we don't quite have enough divisions here. I was going to say we could pull the Brown Army back. But yeah, California is definitely in our hands. And I don't see them pushing us out of this either. We'll go and attack here. Try to attack here. See if we can't help these defenses at the very least. Yeah, it's a rough one, guys. This is America. We're on their homeland, so we can expect that they're not going to be too happy about that. They're not going to want us here. So another problem is that we don't have any other air bases besides this one. So that's all we got to work with right now. So that's causing some issues too. But once we get more troops over here, yeah, I definitely see that this should end up being a victory. All right, so we actually caught the British fleet over here in the Mediterranean. Did a bit of bombing, did a little bit of damage. Not enough to sink anything, of course. But yeah, I think that's really what I'm trying to do here. Is just do as much damage to the British and American fleets that we can over there. Keep them from getting involved over here in the Pacific theater at all. As far as the situation here, mainly just on defense, guys. Still waiting for some troops to get over here to help these brown troops so that we can move them down. Because we did lose San Diego. We kind of traded provinces here. We lost San Diego, but then gained this mountain province over here. So that's a shame, losing San Diego, but remember Los Angeles is the key city that we need to keep. Get more troops over here because, yeah, we're about to lose this one as well and this one. They're starting to push us back on this front because the Brown Army is just a little bit too stretched out. So I need to pull these guys back, and there we go. That should allow me to do it now. So we're going to want to pull the Brown Army all the way back. I don't think they need to even cover... They might not even need to cover that much, but we want the Yellow Army to be able to advance, so let's pull the Brown Army back down to the south and see if... yeah, we did lose that province, unfortunately. It looks like we lost this one as well. Yeah, so they're pulling us back a bit, or pushing us back, I should say. But you know what? We have so many divisions here that I'm not worried about. We're still waiting on a lot of them to get here as well. So that's another thing to consider is that, you know, we got to get all of our divisions onto the front. They have a long distance to travel, and... You know, we'll keep the Marines where they're at right now. But yeah, we have a lot of troops here, so I don't think we would. I don't think we will continue to lose any territory, guys. I think we'll actually be able to push back down here towards San Diego. Maybe. We'll see. Everybody should be going over to this one since that's where we're losing. Let's go and attack over this way, and hopefully we can get there first. Maybe not. All right, so we got these guys coming as well. They're gonna have to pull back. That was just to try and lock troops down. Have completed that objective. Brown Army troops are going to start pulling back now. That's going to give us a bit more assistance down here where we really need it. Should be able to push all the way to San Diego now. Let's go ahead and attempt an attack here, lock those divisions down. And come on, guys, you can do it. I believe in you. Also, we have another division. Oh, we have no divisions of basic training. All right, so all of our divisions are currently here. Wrong one, excuse me. Yep, they're all over here, training up. We'll likely get some more divisions building here in a second. I kind of just want, looks like that one's wide open. Yeah, let's go and try and attack that province if we can. Although that did end up resulting in us maybe losing that province because of that. We did take this here. Still waiting on more divisions to get over here. I'm going to bring this tank as well. Make sure we don't lose that. Maybe we can launch an attack into San Diego. And Sacramento is wide open too, so let's go and launch an attack. Try and get that. Looks like all this is wide open. I'm guessing they pulled troops back here. Yeah, that's the way it looks. Let's go and move these guys. And then with these troops here, let's just go and attack there. I don't know if it'll be a win, but the point is to lock down a ton of divisions. Same thing here. Let's go and move these guys. And I don't know why they're not coming over here. I'm going to take a wild guess they're out of supply down there. So they're worried about that. So we'll go ahead and just use them up here. And yeah, they did pull a lot of divisions from the north here. It's going to allow us to get Sacramento back into our hands. Little victories, guys. Little victories. And yeah, we should be able to hold that province now. This one's a little bit suspect. Not too sure about that one. We'll have to see. Trying to assist here. We could also assist with these divisions up here. See if that would be a win. Or at the very least, push them back. It is actually green. All right, excellent. All right, so looking pretty good here. Yeah, looking good. And yeah, I don't want your Lend-Lease, my friend. I think that might be the last of the divisions we're waiting on. Not entirely sure. So hopefully that should allow us to really start pushing forward on this yellow front. We're able to get that. Excellent. That's the whole reason why we were attacking here, is just to lock those troops down. Let's go ahead and get these tanks moving up here. And we did win here as well. Let's go ahead and start pushing forward where we were going before they all messed me up. So let's see if we can actually start taking some more territory. And we got these really fast motorized as well. These guys are incredibly fast, so I think that's the way we're going to race up to the north. Let's go and have the bicycle troops move. Bicycle troops are also pretty fast. They're about the speed of cavalry, of the cavalry divisions, so a little bit faster than regular infantry. Let's see if we can't get San Diego. It's a possibility, but what we're going to need to do is pull one of these guys back, have him attack here to lock those divisions down, and then we're going to have the tanks come this way as well, while these two are going to go over that way. I really just want to focus on here. I want San Diego back in my hands. It's mine, god damn it. Let's go and attack here. And we're defending there. Alright, that's fine. Right, these guys lost their organization. Looks like San Diego should be ours in mere moments if we can just win this defense here. Let's attack right there. Come on. You guys can do it. I believe in you. We might actually need to pull one of these guys back. Have him attack over there just to lock those troops down for a moment. And we're bringing the tanks over there. I'm going to send another division. And hopefully we can hold this. Might attack there as well. It does look like that would be... It's a yellow at the very least. We did win here, surprisingly. Wasn't expecting to win there. We also have an opening here that we can easily take advantage of with the motorized division. So let's go ahead and do that. Looks like we did lose on that attack there. But these guys are pushing forward here. So that's good. Let's see if the bicycle troops can get over there. Maybe we'll even be able to cut these divisions off. It's not impossible. Still have not got San Diego yet, unfortunately. Kind of just waiting here. We're defending on this province. We're about to get another tank there to assist them. I almost want to attack here just to try and help out that defense since we are having a lot of issues. I don't know if we'll be able to get it back. 14 hours until that tank unit gets there. I guess we'll find out here. There we go. San Diego's back in our hands. Excellent. Wasn't too sure about it, but we were able to do it. Alright, and then we're also going to probably get that province there as well. Alright, so with the assistance of the Brown Army troops that were up in the north, that's definitely going to allow us to do a bit more. Then with these guys here, we could probably go ahead and start advancing up along the coast here, get back to where we were at before. It does seem that we had some difficulty here. Yeah, once again, starting to kind of stretch the front out a little bit and having some issues. The Marines need to help us out here. It's going to get them going across the front. They can actually move and help. Because as of right now, they're not really doing much. We could continue locking those guys down. I don't really think that's necessary. Let's see if there's any other openings along this. Not really. Alright, these guys do seem like they're going to fail now. That's unfortunate. Wonder if... Yeah, we probably can't win there. We got San Diego. That's what's important. And we're moving up the northern coast here with our very, very fast motorized troops. So I think they should be able to get that done for us. Kind of got stalled out here, largely on the defense now. Yeah, had a lot of difficulty, just not able to do it. Might be able to do it now. No, it's the terrible mountain provinces, man. It's just really, really difficult to advance over there. So that's going to delay us some, I think. Yeah, these guys are getting this done here, and might be able to attack up here. Let's go and attempt to at the very least, lock them down. Let's go and get these motorized tanks, or motorized troops going over this way. Okay, looking pretty good, guys. I think we won. Yeah, we won there. So if we were able to win there, which doesn't look like we're gonna, then we'd cut those divisions off. It looks like they're moving because they know about that already. All right, so yeah, San Diego is now firmly in our hands. Yeah, the front's much more stabilized now that we have the two armies here. Of course, it's not stabilized up here. We're stealing all their provinces. All right, guys. So that is essentially where I wanted to get this campaign. This is where we needed it. And why the hell are these guys going over here? Not entirely sure what's going on here. The Green Army troops should not be going up here. Yeah, they should be all on this front. Yeah, not entirely sure what happened there. Why we only have 15 divisions. I don't know what happened to these two. Why they're not on that front. Yeah, like what did they do? Not entirely sure what happened there. I'm guessing supply, but yeah, even then, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense why they moved all the way down here. All right, well, we're building up the infrastructure there, so that should fix some of the issues that we're having. And we could also build up this airbase here, too, now that we now have control of that. Let's go and tick this up to the top. We'll let them build the infrastructure in California, repair it, because yeah, obviously we can't be having infrastructure issues here. This is imperative that we're able to move as quickly as possible. Let's just go ahead and continue pushing forward and have the Marines kind of cover some of this for us. In fact, we'll have these guys stay here and then have these guys come up. Try and get this a little bit thicker. Actually, let's go ahead and have them attack. Well, it doesn't matter. They're about to lose there. Never mind. Alright, so these guys are going to just shoot up the coast. See if we can get all the way up to the northeast there. Or excuse me, the northwest. Let's go and attack here, see if that'd be a win. It looks like it would. See if we can't push forward there and grab that province again. That'd be nice. And can we win here? Yeah, we could. Alright, let's go and continue these attacks then. Let's go and have these guys support this attack. See what we can do there. Yeah, able to do much more down there now. The Brown Army doesn't have to be up here defending. Alright, it's looking pretty good. And the Marines with the combination of the Yellow Army, they're definitely making good progress here. Let's see if we can't, like, attack. Attack right here with these guys and with the bicycle troops. Not really to win, but just to lock them down. Hopefully we can advance here. We need to get more troops there as well. As you can see, they kind of pushed us back. Are having difficulty there. We're going to have to stop that. That's not going to work. And there we go. It looks like we are now stopped. Stopped cold here. Alright. It's going to need more troops on this front to get anything done. Alright, so that is actually, we did win here, so we took all that, and it seems like almost all of California is now in our hands. Unfortunately, we're not able to get the Northwest as I would have desired to, but that is going to be the end of this series, guys. That was my goal. My goal of this series, and we actually have American attacks going over here. That's right. I forgot Dominican Republic is actually in our faction, so the Americans are attempting to do something there. We didn't have a lot of naval battles, unfortunately, guys. That was really the goal of this campaign, was really just show off naval battles and man the guns, and there wasn't a whole lot of them. We just weren't able to engage the American fleet that much, and part of that was the last patch. Wasn't, I don't know, had some issues, I think, but it seems to be a little bit better in the new patch. So in future campaigns might not have as many issues. I know the American campaign has gotten a little bit better. But yeah, they did not defend their ports. They didn't defend, they didn't defend Hawaii. They didn't defend California, even though they got notifications that I was invading. Just really piss poor AI that kind of ruined the campaign a little bit. It should have been a little bit more naval focused, a little bit more naval invasion focused. Ended up being pretty easy overall. And this is the first time we're seeing the invasion of America, Alaska and California. It's the first time we're actually seeing some resistance to our plans. Of course, in the Middle East, we had some difficulties because there's a lot of divisions over there, but we eventually got that done as well. And yeah, this is really the first time we've gotten some good hard fighting in. And yeah, it's all the way once we invaded America. But that was really the goal for the campaign, show off the naval battles. And of course, I set out to finish when I invaded the American Pacific coast. I was thinking that I was going to try and get the entire Pacific coast, and it's inevitable eventually we would. It's going to be some long, hard fighting, guys, and this is, not the focus of the campaign. It's not, the land conflict, the land warfare. You've already seen that a million times in my other campaigns, or, other YouTubers' campaigns. So really not the intention what I was trying to do with this Japanese series. So I think it's a good place to end it here. We've gotten California in our hands. We were successful in that. We're winning as well. We got San Diego back, got Sacramento back, and we're advancing. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be a slow advance. America typically is a slow advance just because of, the rough terrain and the massiveness of the country. If you haven't been fighting them for a long time, completely wiping their divisions out, then it's typically, it takes a little while to get America out of the war. They're currently 22% towards capitulation. They've lost 2.4 million casualties. If you guys recall when we started this, was it like 200 something, 300 something thousand? I can't even remember now, is how many we had killed, and now we're up to 1 million. So we killed a lot more. If you look at our own, 387,000 casualties total. Americans only killed 244,000. I say only, I guess it's a lot of Japanese people. Yeah, but overall, America, you're never going to burn out their manpower. If you look at them, they still have 1 million something manpower, and they're only on extensive conscription. So you're never going to burn their manpower out. The only way really to do this is, maybe equipment, probably not even that. It's just going to be a slow grind across it. If this was a full series, this would probably take, I don't know, like 3 to 5 videos to get America knocked out of the war. Even in this kind of edited format, I think it would still take several videos. And once again, not really the focus of this campaign. So I think that's a fantastic place to end it. I don't know how long this video is. It feels like we didn't really do much, so it might be a shorter video. But yeah, I think that we could end it by looking at the total ships, since this was a naval focus campaign. You can see those destroyers we sunk there. Also some convoys that we've gotten. Not really much though. Haven't gotten much convoys. Just taking a look at, I mean, this doesn't show the entire conflict, obviously. You know, we sunk a lot more than 1,450 convoys. And this is all factions. I don't know if that'll change if we go with the allies here. I mean, it changed slightly, not much. You know, we lost, according to this, we only lost 7 submarines. We know we lost way more than that. And we know we sunk way more than 23 submarines. And we sunk like at least 40 or 50 submarines just from the Americans. So, yeah, I mean, this isn't accurate, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how that tracks, what the older means. It seems like the, you know, the really old stuff just kind of disappears from here. So we unfortunately can't see all the losses of the conflict, which is kind of a bummer. That would have been nice to see how we had done against the allies. But yeah, as I said, this will be the end of the video and the end of the series. I would like to do more campaigns like this, little mini series, more edited, more focused. I found it fun. I thought this was quite enjoyable. It seemed like you guys did as well. But yeah, if you did enjoy the series, you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like on this one, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Love talking to you guys. Go check out one of my other series if you want some more Man the Guns focused. Then, you know, we have the American series. That's the only one I've done with Man the Guns so far, but I've got like 20 other campaigns or something like that with previous versions of Hearts of Iron 4. So should be able to find something that you like. I have a Japan one as well, though that one's from a while back. That was even before Waking the Tiger, so that's before they had their new focus tree. So it is a pretty old one. And then yeah, when we finish up that American one, we're gonna be doing another full series. Haven't decided who we'll be playing yet, but keep your eye out for that. As far as mini series, I might go ahead and do another one after this. I don't know. I gotta wait until my stuff at work gets a little bit more calmed down, because it's been kind of hectic. But once that calms down, I think we will be starting another little mini-series. Not entirely sure what we'll be doing yet, but I'm definitely open to suggestions in the comments. So yeah, hope to see you on another video, whether it's the American one or the next Hearts of Iron 4 one that we do, or any other video on our channel. I play other Paradox games. I just did EU4 last year, and then I did a Solaris this year. So we have those, and we're doing a CK2 one right now, Crusader Kings 2 roleplay series, which has been a lot of fun. Putting about one video a week out on that one. So go check out that. As far as other game genres outside of strategy, we do play a lot of those on the channel as well. I play series with my wife and co-host Jinx. She's a fan favorite on the channel, and more lighter tone. We joke around a lot, have a lot of fun, play all sorts of games, whether it's survival games or action, FPS games. I mean, a lot of different types of games. So no matter what you're looking for, you should be able to find something on our channel. Go to our front page for our channel to find those series, and then look down in the description below of any video to get all the links to our social media, to our Patreon, to our Discord, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I hope to see you on another series, and yeah, this is it for this one, and thanks for watching, guys.